Hello everyone, it's Rebecca from the Warframe team here with a video dev workshop. In the links below you can find access to the written dev workshops that cover a whole bunch of things that are in our next update. Our next update is a quality of life focused update. It's coming on November 11th to all platforms, and it is the last update until the new war. We are working on getting a big quality batch and a batch of fixes as well in Warframe before we really go heads down on the new war. We're also going to have some groundwork on an event that we alluded to in a past dev stream.
And it's a bit early, but we are looking at running some type of change to Prime Vault as an event of sorts. So stay tuned for more on that.
And you can expect all of that on our November 11th update. So let's take a look at what that entails. First up are the Forma Changes. In our November 11th update, you can expect these to launch. What these updates do is it effectively makes your Forma experience more convenient based on your mastery rank. What's happening is we're taking the Forma process and ensuring that when you apply Forma to your gear, the abilities you have available, such as on your Warframe, your Archwing, or your Necromech, will be determined by your mastery rank. So right now, when you go into a mission and after you've done your Forma, you have one unranked ability. But what will happen is that if you're, say, Mastery rank 10, you'll actually have access to all of your 4 abilities for your gear. We've also added a quality change to content that used to require rank 30 Warframes. Now, if you're a Mastery rank 30 player and you want to play the Sortie, you can do so after you've used a Forma, without having to rank up your Warframe. So we've taken the Forma requirement and removed it for Mastery rank 30 players that use Forma. Next up, as part of this quality of life focused update, is early game changes. The changes we are doing address 2 areas. First is what does a new player do in Warframe, wherein we are introducing the 10.0 guide. You will be able to turn this off if you don't want it, but what it does is it actually suggests what you should do next in Warframe. What we find is a player will finish Vor's Prize and have no idea. There's quests, cinematic quests, story, things like the Second Dream. So we're now going to put a persistent, essentially what should I do next guide, which will stay on players' screens while they're in their orbiters looking for the next thing to do. This should help players find direction and get into the content that really makes people fall in love with Warframe. It's quests and the story and where they can take their journey. So that's coming, as well as a really big effort to change early game resource demands. What we are seeing happen is a lot of our resource costs over time, they start to accrete in a way that makes things a bit grindy. And we want to tone that down so people can get access to things like amps and their first Necromech a little quicker, and they can experiment with them a bit more. So you'll be able to get amp parts and try them out and build a better amp quicker because the resource demands won't be as high. And the same is true for Necromechs. You'll be able to get that first Necromech, which we consider to be Void Rig, a bit easier. The drop rates will increase on Necromech parts, as well as we've reduced some of the resource demands to simply build a Void Rig Necromech. We're also doing a quality of life pass on decorating. What we have now for decorating is great for people who know how to use game tools. It's quite advanced as far as game decorators go, and what we're doing is bringing a basic mode. So you'll be able to toggle between basic decorating or advanced decorating. If you're more in the mindset of just wanting to put some stuff down and not worry about the yaw or the pitch, basic will be for you. And then of course advanced is as is, but we did give it a bit of a visual refresh. On top of all that, we have added scaling decorations to everything that you can place in your landing craft. So that means you can make your floofs bigger, which is great, along with a pile of other changes to the dojo, including the release of the spawn pad decoration, which gives dojo artists or just, dojo owners complete control about where someone spawns in the dojo. And of course, there will be pages and pages of fixes in our November 11th update. All platforms can look forward to everything covered this video and more in that update, and you can read more about it below in the dev workshops. The links will be down there. But until then, Tenno, we'll see you November 11th with the update, and it's all paths to new war, so see you later.